So, hey, how long has the Miss Lucy been around now?
Lucy's been around for like, what, 25 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember we used to get fins from you like 25 years ago.
I think this year makes the 25th year, if I'm not mistaken.
25th anniversary.
Yeah,
Woo-hoo!
seriously, you should do something special. Yeah,
Yeah.
we haven't even thought about that.
So, you know, when you came up with the Miss Lucy back in the days, you were on tour.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you were trying to come up with a pivot fin that had more drive, and then you came up with the Miss Lucy. Is that what it is?
Yeah, essentially, because like, you know, I essentially had this Weber that had a hatchet fin.
Oh.
So that's what kind of sparked me towards like using the, you know, like those more pivot style fins.
Yeah.
But we know how big that hatchet fin is, right? It was obviously too much. And, you know, I tried other pivot fins and they were just too straight for me. So, you know, while developing, you know, the other...
Not to stop you, but, you know, when it's straight, you just don't get the drive. So most people don't understand that, right?
Yeah. So, like, essentially, when you have those fins where it's, like, really straight, you know, it's literally a pivot fin. So you're picking up and you're placing, you know. And for myself, being a surfer that was like 140 pounds and 5'6", like I don't have that leverage a lot of times to pick that board up and move it the way I wanted to, especially back then. Like we're talking 25 years ago, right? Where surfing was more progressive than it is today.
Yeah.
You know, they wanted to see us do quick maneuvers, essentially, a lot of times, right? And I just couldn't do it. I didn't have the leverage. So that's why I started designing the fins. And for me, designing the Lucy, I wanted the fin to have more curve in it. You know, being that I grew up at the surf center, I grew up around, you know, boat building and whatnot. Like everything made sense that if it's in the ocean, it should have curves. And that's where my head was, you know. So that's why I took the hatchet fin idea and I just started adding curves to it, you know. And then that's how, you know, I think I probably did like 4 or 5 different templates of the Lucy, and then ended up finally with the one that we got.
Yeah. So the biggest feel that people can get from a Miss Lucy compared to a normal pivot fin is they'll get a little bit more drive.
Correct. I think you find, you know, like Lucy looking at it, you know, obviously it's got more curve here, a little more curve here. You know, the tip's a little refined too. You don't have all the area that you might have in most pivot fins. And granted, depending on where you're surfing, some people might favor an older style traditional pivot fin, you know. But being that we're here in Hawaii, and I think we're finding today, like people just want maybe a little bit more maneuverability, you know. They want to be able to sweep their turns a little easier and whatnot, but yet have a fin that's super functional in the curl and locks you in when you're hanging 10, right? And to me, the Lucy is a really happy medium for all of that.
Well, yeah, I mean, the reviews that we're getting is unreal. So
it's been unbelievable, you know. Like Lucy sells herself essentially, and it sells all over the world. Yeah, you know, it's a wonderful fin. It works Lucy everywhere.
Hey, girl.